Hey there, YouTubers, more of the UP. We're gonna go into the Lance area and we're gonna do a little exploring. Leaving our little rustic cabin that we like so much for another day of exploring. Here's the cabin. I did well enough yesterday that she's letting me drive again. All right, we'll see what we see. We're trying to go to a place called Point Abbey. And then there's a couple other campgrounds in this general area. We might do drive-thrus, and then we're gonna try to see if we can get to mouth of the Huron, which is probably a seasonal road that we can't get down, but we're gonna see. But we're not going great distances today, just some wandering. We'll see what we see. Decided to record again a little bit because I think it's pretty, and we both like seeing all the birch trees, especially the way birch gets so much disease anymore and so much of it's dying off. It's pretty. Might stop and get some bark and make ourselves a canoe. Again, go to 906 Outdoors YouTube channel. You scan through there, you'll watch a couple build a birch bark canoe. It was so cool.
Baraga.
It's Baraga.
Baraga.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna turn this camera off and we're gonna have some fisticuffs.
Oh.
No. Oh, we learned something since we're rambling. We learned something yesterday that I don't know that I talked about, and we talked about it after. I think we saw it on somebody else's YouTube channel. If you're traveling as two people and you get to a disagreement on where you want to go, like yesterday I kind of made a mistake, whoever is more passionate or more determined, they get to win. If you don't really care, don't argue about it. And our thing wasn't an argument, I just thought differently. And luckily, I turned around and went back, and her instincts were far better than mine. So that is good advice when you're traveling with somebody. Because I was just gonna go the way I knew. And it turned out much better a day going a different way. So that's our little tip to everybody out there traveling. Which, it's not rocket surgery if I figured it out.
Some people living down here.
Sure. And what
full time.
What we think, because this road has obviously been plowed, but if you live on one of these roads, the county plows you.
Right.
If they get to a point where there's no more full-time residents, a lot of times they don't plow.
Yes.
So we do not know what we're going to see.
That's a can.
Yeah. With enough melt, the decision on if we get to something goes solely to the owner of the vehicle being driven. Because there's been so much melt, this got pretty muddy back here, but it's good. And then there might be some people that say, yeah, those are trees, you know?
Yeah.
Guessing in the spring it could be quite a mess. All right, YouTubers, I'm gonna make one little more talking here, and then I'll stop this. I'm terrible at editing things out. Like, most people would show you 4 seconds of this, and I just think it's pretty, and I end up showing too much, and I know a lot of you lose interest. I so want to get better, but my brain wants to show more than most people want to watch. I'll make an effort, but here's some music. Side. Yeah, still okay.
It's only a mile away. I'm surprised we're getting to the end. I'm pretty excited.
We'll see the end because this is already too long. GoPro. All right, YouTubers, we've gotten to the point where we may stop. She's getting a little nervous. She stepped outside. So I like it, but we don't have a shovel. We don't need to do anything stupid. We were really hoping to get to the end. We'll see what happens. All right, YouTubers, now we are backing up.
We tried.
Back up a ways. It just started getting really soft. Think I can turn there?
Let me walk. Let me get on it and
Okay.
walk, and then I'll tell you. Cut it all the way.
Well, YouTubers, we turned around. We backed up maybe half a mile and turned around. And it was one of those things when you're doing stuff like this, maybe 70-30 we could have made it without any problems. But if you're in that 30 and you're stuck about 10 miles from a cell phone signal, see, I did good not filming it all. Yeah.
It's a good 5 miles to the place where we saw people were actually living.
Right.
So that's a long walk, and then somebody's got to come and pull you out if you get stuck.
Now there's a bunch of debris and stuff we could have put under the car to
True.
Try to get out.
But we don't have a shovel.
We didn't bring a hatchet.
No.
And we don't want to spend our whole day unsticking a car. Even if we do it ourselves. And we definitely don't want to spend all day waiting for somebody to come give you that look of like, oh, here's the morons, I gotta come get out. So,
And
I hope you liked what you saw anyways.
Well, I thought we're so close, we could probably walk.
Do you want to?
No, but because we're basically blocking the road. So
Sure.
if somebody does need to get in for whatever reason, you know, say snowmobiles are coming through or whatever, we'd be right in the middle of the road. There's no place to pull off except where we turned around. And then that's probably private property.
I wish I had a snowmobile, but we're going to drive out of here. I'm going to try to keep the video short, and we'll show you what we're going to do next. Go, YouTubers, we're still kind of kicking ourselves because both of us say, we should have just kept going, or we should have left the car there and walked the rest of the way. But then you realize, we'll both look at that video and go, we should have kept going. But none of you that might think that too are going to be here to help pull us out, are you? All right. Now, like I said, on to the next. GoPro is so slow at starting recording. There are deer everywhere here. So, you didn't get to see Sally just run into the woods. She was sitting on the road like she wanted to say hi. More deer. 3 of them ran away. This one's just standing there. I like this tree.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, the other ones are, there's a whole bunch over there. They must be feeding them.
Yeah. That's a brave deer. Didn't move. You don't know, are you going to sit there and run into me?
Sure. They will.
They do it.
They don't think.
Chicken.
Well, look at the size of their heads.
Yeah. Hilltop was open. We got a cinnamon roll. All right, YouTubers, we're back in Lawrence. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Good job.
There's a road here that we're gonna run along. What was it? Bay Shore?
Yes.
Instead of Lake Shore, they have a Bay Shore drive here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run it right along the lake and see how far we can go. Because we want to be along the lake.
And we're gonna have to show you the cinnamon roll we just bought.
Yes. Stick with the video, even though most of what you're going to get to see is driving. Here, let's tilt you. There, you can see the lake.
Beautiful.
There are a couple cool campgrounds coming up. I almost got in trouble over that cinnamon roll. She had picked one and I traded her. Because they're all by weight. They're supposed to be a pound. Her big cinnamon rolls. That one looked bigger than the one she wanted. telling you, YouTubers, it wouldn't have to be fancy. I'm not fancy.
It could be a lot with an electrical hookup and a
Yep.
running water, a well and a septic.
I got 2 women telling me what to do. I miss my elf. That was funny.
You like it.
Make a U-turn.
You like it when we tell you what to do, where to go. You go here. Oh, look, that says Ford.
Ford, I'm telling you, he was everywhere.
Jeez.
Oh, you got to the end again.
All right, well,
Alright, we're going back. We couldn't see nothing. We're gonna go to another spot or 2, and we're gonna call it an early day. But there is the beautiful bay. From the campground we're getting ready to go to, if you park right on the lake, which you can do, at night you can see the lights from all these houses across the bay. It's really pretty. Alright, YouTubers, we're back in Lawrence, right?
Mhm.
We're gonna go check out this campground,
Turn right.
see how open it is. I've stayed here 3 times, maybe 4.
oh, there's a lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
In 1,000
Cute
feet,
little place.
slight left.
It's got a marina. It's got camping on the lake, camping in the woods. I don't know how much is open. Ojibwa Recreation Area.
that's nice.
It's I like it. Much better than Berger State Park.
Slight left.
Is this a big
In
loop that
1,000
goes
feet,
around, or are they
your
two separate?
They're
destination
two
will be on the
separate.
left.
Okay.
In a quarter mile.
The campgrounds are over there.
Mm.
This is the marina. This is where you pay to register.
This is?
Yeah, there's just a
It's a trailer where somebody lives?
yeah. It's just
Huh.
that little mailbox thing. That's where you pay.
Oh, oh really?
Registration, yeah. There's
Oh,
not a bathroom here. Some people leave their campers here all year. Looks like.
wow.
We'll drive through it. Since they got it plowed, we'll do the whole thing. That campsite is plowed. Huh. And they have different rates for tribal and different rates for normals. I think where that big snowbank in front is about where I parked, camped one time.
Mm-hmm.
Right in there. Yep, that was spot. It looks like it's been plowed
In
for people to
600
camp
feet,
there.
turn left.
But you can walk down to the water and go swimming right there.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Not a lot of trees if
Turn
you
left.
want shade.
No. You want to go out to the
Right.
lighthouse?
Sure.
It's the lighthouse right there.
Oh, is it?
Right here, yeah.
Oh.
And there's a bunch of trails and stuff. There's a nature preserve out that way.
Oh,
You can
that's
bike.
cute.
Yeah, it's nice. Then we'll go see the wooded section. Right there on your left is a dump station and water fill. Because I think they're electric only sites. Yeah, they're electric only
In
sites.
1,000 feet.
Can get a little crowded in the summer. Got it plowed all woods through here. I've stayed back here too red building, which they've painted as a bathhouse, but I'm guessing it's closed. As I'm rewatching this, I'm remembering how much I like this place. And this is where they do the powwows.
Oh.
All these carvings here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's pretty. Right? I'd like to see a powwow one day. There's a big building over there. There's another bathhouse.
This is beautiful. All
Right?
these tall
Back in the
pines.
woods. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Right? Yeah, highly recommend this. Like I've said, I always feel bad when I say bad things about Berga State Park, but it's 2 miles down the road, on the road. If you got somewhere you want to camp, you can camp here in the woods, and you can camp on the lake at a lot cheaper price. The only thing is, if you're on the lake, you got to walk all the way to these red buildings here to use a shower and flush toilets. So it is what it is. But I also like staying here. I like giving money to the tribe. You can park here in that road. Let's see. We can get down there. We'll go here too. Down here, this is a nature preserve. You can walk all the way out to the lake. And your camp fee gets you access to all this, as opposed to Berga. So basically, we've brought you to the other side of the bay. And there's all where that fence is. You go in through that fence, and there's a bunch of different kind of wild flowers and stuff like that marked, and they tell you what it is. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
So that's the end of this Ojibwa campground, which again, I'll try to find links and put links down in the description. Maybe.
Where's that go?
I think it just ends right there. I think people are probably using this to get out on the lake.
Okay.
That's probably why they keep it plowed. But it's a great campground. And just check out another campground along the way. But I suggest this one, Ojibwa. I've always enjoyed my stays here. It's really nice. Alright, YouTubers, I showed her a campground she hadn't seen. Is she going to show me one I haven't seen? And maybe you guys haven't seen either of them.
Well, this is the trails.
Yeah. Did I take the wrong turn?
No. This is the only one you can drive into.
We're gonna decide what we're doing.
Yeah.
Go. We're gonna walk to Lawrence Township Park. All right, YouTubers, we put these on. We're gonna walk that path to the campground. Then we're probably gonna call it a day. The path looked kind of tramped down, but probably icy, but we decided not to do the snowshoes here. Just those. The path down to the road right there. You'll see a car go by in a second because I can hear it. There it went. And there's a gazebo for access to the lake. These are the camping spots. She said either 22 or 25 she paid. Pretty nice view out of that lake, huh? It's nice. I'd stay here.
You will stay here.
I apparently will stay here. It's small. Is this all the camping? Besides tent sites?
Yes.
Really pretty though. That's power. There might be more. Obviously we saw tent sites. There's outhouses there, and I already showed you the bathhouse. I'm gonna check the lake. Okay, like she said, there's the path down there. That's the gazebo. The same two trucks were parked in front of it.
because they got ice shanties out there. So that's where you get to access the lake if you stay at this wonderful campground. Basically straight across the lake from the place we just came.
30 amp service.
Here, that sign says 15, 16, 4 more spots right here. 7 to 30, so there looks to
There
be
is
about
another
30
one.
spots.
Yeah.
Plus tent spots. A lot of times when you see the numbering, it's just for the electric.
We just went by a place called Bay's Trading Post, and it is about 3 miles, we think, from the cabin. That's the closest thing to the cabin. All right, YouTubers, we drove past the cabin on purpose because we saw a sign on the road that we drove in for a boat ramp. And apparently a ways, because we've been driving a ways, there's a lake called Roland Lake. And because we gave up on the Abbey Point, we are committed. We are committed to show you this lake. And being selfish, as humans often are, we're committed to see this lake for ourselves, and we'll show it to you. GoPro, stop.
Place.
So there are houses out here, and yes, these people are living here. These aren't just people with cottages. They want this lake. This has got to be it right here.
Yep.
Not only are we going to park here, this is far enough.
Yes.
We're going to get out and walk because
Yes.
we've got to Roland Lake. We got to see Roland Lake. Cute little lake. Looks like it goes around the bend down there. You want to go past the road back and see what else we see? Because there are some houses on it.
Maybe there's a house for sale.
Yeah. All right, we're back at the cabin after another day of wandering that may or may not have been interesting to you guys, but I hope some of you enjoyed it.
It was interesting to us.
Yeah, we liked it. Have a great and wonderful day.